It's 5:48 in the morning. It's August the 1st. I didn't sleep very much last night. I was interrupted by the cops 3 times. It's like Port Hardy again. They're just sitting waiting. There was a skit that was made yesterday involving a cop here. So there's absolutely no honesty or integrity to any of the cops here at all. The Port Hardy cops or the RCMP. I've already caught them lying. I've already caught them setting things up and trapping. Last night was just a goddamn fucking farce. A farce. Again. More threats of arrest, more threats of arrest, more threats of arrest. We've already had 7 fabricated sets of criminal charges, so now we're working on the 8th. They're desperate. I was walking, let's go with the other thing that's happened. So I ate a lot of cheese and stuff. And so now I'm seeing the living dead. It's bizarre. I don't know what these creatures are doing here. I don't know who invited them or what the hell they're doing here, if this is like a vacation for them. But we got like the living dead here. At night, they're just, all of a sudden you'll be walking along and suddenly there's this dude on a park bench ahead of you. And you keep walking along and then suddenly the dude's no longer there. It's such bullshit. It's really just immense amount of fucking goddamn stupid bullshit. I was around 10 o'clock. I I'd gone, to a McDonald's to get a coffee. But of course they closed it at 10:30 at night. It was Tuesday or Wednesday night. They closed it at 10:30 and only the drive-thru was open. That was done so that I couldn't sit and have a coffee. That's so fucking miserable there. So I was walking back from that and I started walking along one road. And at the end of it, there was this park and I saw something that intrigued me in this park. Let's put it that way. So I kept looking at this thing. And as I was walking, I noticed there was a car following me exactly behind, shadowing me. And lo and behold, well, guess who it is? Well, of course, it's the RCMP. This was all a lie. That's what really is scary about this. I had turned the corner and was walking along this street, and there was this big display made by a group of people that were leaving somebody's home, allegedly, for dinner, and were going home. And so there was this big circus that was portrayed, laughing and loud noises and all this stuff, that these people were leaving this person's house, allegedly. Well, it wasn't that. What was happening is that was being used as an excuse to justify why all these people were out in front of this house. Well, we found out because by the time the cop parked his car or stopped the car, remember he was shadowing me, somehow he got this miracle that these people at the house had called into the cops that they were worried about me because I stood in front of their house just staring at it. Wow, that's creative. You should go to New York. Broadway would love you. That's just the biggest amount of bullshit. So they created this scene of these people leaving the house to give some sort of justification or connection to why all these people were standing in front of the lawn. And the reason they were all sitting in front, they were told, oh, he's turning around the corner now. The skit has begun. So these people were just sitting there giving another false excuse or reason that this phone call miraculously went into the police, and the police miraculously got this guy in the car who never was on the phone the whole time. But I was threatened with arrest again for staring at people's houses. My God, this is like another fucking goddamn soccer ball. It's like you people have no qualms about what kind of story you make up. Even if it doesn't remotely make sense, it doesn't matter to you. You just lie anyway. The whole goddamn thing, folks, was a lie, which then led into 3 more goddamn fucking visits by them. I was sleeping, of course, out on the street, and the stupid assholes come by once. I mean, what was it about? I can't even remember. The second time, I still have my eczema problem. And check this out. Not only did they steal my TD Bank card, the 5th one now this year, remember they stole the 4th one just 2 weeks ago. So I got another card on Saturday and they've stolen it already. So they stole it so that I'm trapped here and I can't go anywhere, so I can't get free. So now I'm trapped here in hope, and there's no food, there's no water, there's no money. We're still doing the same goddamn shit again. And so hundreds of dollars is sitting in my bank account that I can't get because some jackass has got the card again. No, I'm not begging for anything. I'm not receiving any doggy bags. I'm not doing that. You're going to watch me now starve. You took 5 cards this year alone. That is intent to murder. So let's play it out. I'm not taking your fucking goddamn half-eaten doggy bag things. No, you are responsible for feeding me 3 hot meals a day, asshole. When you drug someone and kidnap them and imprison them, you have to feed them. So the cunt clone cops here came 3 times last night, angry as all hell, full of piss and vinegar about my arrest, my arrest, my arrest. You're going to be arrested. You're going to be arrested. You're going to be arrested. Yeah, we know. It's all the skit. It's the exact same bullshit as Port Hardy. It's the exact same bullshit as every other town like Dawson Creek. I get near a border and the RCMP come and arrest me and charge me again. You've done it 1,000,000 times, assholes. 5 out of the 7 sets of criminal charges the RCMP cunt clone cops have brought against me have been dropped by the judges. 5 of the 7. But now these jackasses here, in hope, are working on the 8th. I am so goddamn fucking fed up with every fucking goddamn one of you. The jackasses last night, not only did they steal my TD bank card, I had to sit in Agassiz for 4 hours waiting for the bus. The bus only runs every 2 hours on average. One of them, they just didn't have it run. I was the only human that was going to be waiting for it, so it didn't fucking matter anyway. So they just skipped it. They made me wait 4 hours for a goddamn bus. There is nothing to eat. There is nothing to eat. There is no money. Then what did the jackasses do? They steal the only shirt I have. I have 1 shirt. I have no underwear. I have 1 pair of pants, 1 pair of socks, and 1 set of running shoes. And I did have a long sleeve black shirt that I bought just a few days ago at the Salvation Army for $7. But they stole that now too. I have no clothes for my upper torso. I have no shirts. I have no undershirt. I have no sleeve shirts. I have no polo shirts. I have no t-shirts. I don't have anything to fucking wear. Well, what does the cop do last night? I wake up and this cop is there on the street gleaming his goddamn headlights at me. Well, apparently I woke up in the middle of the night and had one of those evil spell things, let's just say, where my eczema started flaring up and I started scratching and scratching and scratching and scratching and scratching. Well, somehow in the middle of the sleep when this happened, my pants got a little down. So they were down maybe about 3 or 4 inches from the waist, but I was threatened with arrest. If I goddamn do this again, I'm going to be arrested for indecency. Do I understand? The cunt clone cop barked at me. And then a half an hour later, another cunt clone cop came by, stopped his car, flashed his headlights directly where I was sleeping or attempting to sleep for a good 15 or 20 minutes before he left. He said nothing, just came to assault and harass me. Again! There's no goddamn food. There's no goddamn money. There's no goddamn water. I will be dead in 3 days. If not, I will be in prison by the end of the week. The RCMP promised me that. Thank you, Justin Trudeau, for doing nothing to help me. Thank you, President Trump, for doing nothing to help me. And thank you, the Corporation of Canada, for doing nothing to help me.